Hey everybody, it's Queen of Light 1111. Hope you guys are doing well. Here with a divine masculine check-in. I focused a lot on the divine feminine yesterday around coaching and guidance and around what energies that the divine feminine needs to embody just overall, then in her mindset and in her heart space, and how that can affect change within her journey and within the connection. And so if you haven't watched that video, you absolutely should. I wish that I had a video like that when I started this journey, and it just really helps reset and put things into perspective. And so if you haven't watched that video, I really encourage you to watch that video. I may even link it at the end if I forget of this video. So if you want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, go to queenoflight1111.com. Let's get started. This is a masculine specific reading. So this could be for your own inner masculine, because we all have masculine and feminine energies within us. This could be for your own inner masculine or as related to your outer masculine, your divine counterpart. So what we're going to be looking at is what is his most significant energy towards divine feminine today? How is he experiencing divine feminine? And what God energy is he in today? Then we're going to look at his overall energy, his head, heart, his environment, and what does he want with feminine now? We're going to then close with what is masculine's perspective on the connection and what is spirit's perspective on the connection. And then that will be the end of the reading. Let's get started. What is divine masculine's most significant energy coming into this reading? Bottom of the deck, we have the Garden and the Fool. So when the Garden card comes out, this is all about, if you see this guy is just laying here, right? He's laying on the ground. He's in this energy of, he's got this beautiful garden that he's tended to. And so now he's just really taking a break. He's taking a break to take this in, to look at where the garden is lush and fruitful and where it may still be neglected. Okay, so when this card comes up of the garden, this is about the inner garden requiring some attention. This is the energy of that feminine energy requiring more attention. So this is his most significant energy. His own inner feminine needs some attention, as his outer feminine, his divine feminine, needs some attention. And so this is about him taking this space, taking this time to reconnect with himself. Okay, and really look at all of the things that have come into his life in the form of health and wealth and love and abundance, and really getting into the energy of experiencing it and being in a state of gratitude, because that is the only way that they can start fresh again, is if he comes into this inner union with himself, if he comes into this balance with himself. So his most significant energy towards divine feminine is the energy of abundance. This is the card about, using everything that you have and like being grateful for it. This is about abundance. It's not just financial. It's not about cash. It's not about possessions. It's not about people and things. It's about good health. It's about close friendships. It's about love. It's about these things that money can't buy. Okay, this is an energy of being willing to appreciate and acknowledge and accept yourself, that you are abundant, so that you can receive abundance in connections. So this is him again, that he's got this card. His most significant energy is, I have all this abundance, but I missed my chance. I missed the opportunity because I saw this beautiful love here and I didn't look at it. I kept looking at all the other cups, all the other things, work, other people, home, whatever it is. And you missed this offer from the divine. So his energy, this is why he knows that he's got to tend to himself if he's going to get another shot at it. That if he's going to get another shot at this abundance of divine feminine, he's got to turn his head and look at the cup. Look at the divine's offer, the divine's gift to him. So his most significant energy towards divine feminine is that I had this bounty and I didn't even give it a thought. How is he experiencing divine feminine? bottom of the deck, we have this card. Again, I swear I shuffle these cards. Contromancy. This is about divination and the star. This is about the energy. I really feel like he's doing some astral healing. This is an energy, how he is experiencing his divine feminine, that there is this energy of healing that is occurring, cleansing that is occurring at the astral level in the 5D to provide some renewed hope. So how is he experiencing divine feminine? Well, here you go. Here's the confirmation. Dreams, astral travel, and the tower, that's divine intervention. So what he's saying to you here is that he is connecting to you, or he is experiencing you in his dream state, and he is having nightmares. It's a nightmare. It's vivid dreaming, dream messages, dream teaching. He's learning through this crumbling of the connection again. He's having nightmares, and these nightmares are helping him heal, because I do feel like he may be avoiding it in the 3D with you. And so his dreams won't let him get away from that tower moment. So if he's trying to numb it out during the day, which I don't feel like he's doing based on the cards that have come out, but at some level he is, I will say that. But his dreams and the divine won't let him escape. His higher self and the divine feminine's higher self won't let him escape. And so look at all these, look, like, what is this? What is this thing called? Oh my God, I was going to say octopus, but these are, why is it escaping me? What are these things called? Jellyfish. Jellyfish sting. Do you see, this is the part where you don't get stung by the jellyfish, but you get stung here, right? From the tentacles. So at night, he's getting these zaps, these hits from the divine, these hits from his higher self. And he has to experience the tower in his dreams. So maybe he's not sleeping very well. But this tower moment is being healed through this divination, through 5D meditation, or whatever it is that is occurring. But there is healing that is occurring at the dream state level. So now let's take a look at what God energy is divine masculine in. So I want to start with the bottom of the deck, because this is significant, okay? And I had to get a clarifier on this. Look at this. Shiva, Page of Wands, and the Mask. Okay, Shiva is like my most favorite god. Okay, maybe you're not supposed to have like favorites or anything, but Shiva is like my deity. Like Shiva and Shakti are the two gods that I really resonate with. In this deck, Shiva is the destroyer. Shiva dances away, because he does that dance called the Tandav. Okay, he does a Tandav dance, Tandav, and he dances, and that's how he collapses the earth, right? That's how this tower occurs, is through Shiva. And so Shiva is doing that Tandav dance, and he is dancing away any old beliefs and old burdens that burden divine masculine. He is defying and destroying what stands in the way to his happiness and enlightenment. Okay, that's just a trip, because this is Shiva. In my personal deck that I created for the tower, I have Shiva as destruction, as the destroyer. Okay, so I mean, this is just major confirmation for me that this is such an aligned reading, because, you know, all my cards fly out. I don't go around choosing cards. So the bottom of the deck for the most significant energy for what divine masculine is, the God energy he is in, is he is getting releasing burdens, releasing old belief systems, destroying anything that stands in the way of his happiness. So he is destroying this energy of deceptive communication, deceptive exchanges, sabotaging himself, having ulterior motives. He is destroying his ego. So then what further trips me out is the card that falls out to say what energy, what God energy the masculine is in. You cannot make this up. Ganesha. Ganesha is the son of Shiva. Ganesha is, like, if you all know me, I am always posting about Ganesha. Who is Ganesha? The remover of obstacles. The remover of obstacles. The energy that divine masculine is in is he is embodying Ganesha, my supreme angel god. I just love Ganesha. Obstacles are being removed so that he can live a drama-free life. I mean, what can I say? What is the card? Queen of Swords. This is about divine feminine. She's the one who teaches the lesson. This is the queen that comes out and teaches the lesson and says, boy, you better stop the deception. You better remove obstacles that create drama in your life. Okay? So he is embodying this God energy because the Queen of Swords. She had to, yes, stay in her heart space, but she had to bring out her sword of truth to get him to destroy this deception once and for all. And also stand up in her truth, in her power, in her clarity, in her wisdom. So, I had to get a storyline with the Queen of Swords. Remember, this mask is the bottom of the deck here with this destruction of this communication that is deceptive. So what's the storyline between Ganesha and the Queen of Swords? The masculine that is embodying Ganesha because the Queen of Swords is a divine feminine. Well, this is about stepping stones. How to find his way out of obstacles. How to communicate. How to progress through this problem, through this hot mess, through this complication in the journey. How to move through this complication, through this energy now where the situation is very delicate because of secrets, because of miscommunication, because of the mask. But then the divine intervened. That's that tower. That's the tower. So then I said, all right, can we just please confirm, because we've had third parties come up, who is the Queen of Swords? And then boom, you, divine feminine. Divine feminine taught the lesson about how to move forward, how to progress in this relationship, how to deal with the conflict, how to pay attention to these secrets. The divine intervened, boom, Queen of Swords taught the lesson. And then that made masculine channel his inner Shiva and inner Ganesha to finally, once and for all, stop the self-sabotage. You can't make this up. I mean, I'm tripping out, and you all know I channel real time. So this is the deal. This is what's happening. So now, let's just make some room here because I have so many cards. Head, the overall energy, head, heart, environment, and what the hell does he want now? Okay, so, I mean, after all of this, what do you want now, masculine? What do you want? Where are we going from here? So, we have, again, blossoming abundance as his main theme for the reading. Blossoming abundance. This is the card of, wanting to create, wanting to, have this life of increase of wealth and value. Okay. But that's not just in the material sense. This is the energy of, having it in the metaphorical sense. This is the energy of what seeds are you planting so that you can get your own wealth and prosperity. Remember, we started with that right here in the beginning. So now his overall energy is, I'm looking at myself as that gardener. I'm looking at myself and I'm tending to my inner feminine so I could tend to my outer feminine and have this increase in wealth and in value. So I also do feel like there is something with this masculine around money. I really do. I think that there's either some settlement, something, some job, something to do with finances that will help him also come into that masculine power. I mean, listen, we can't tell him that, oh, it's, I don't want the money, because you don't want the money, right? But there's something about masculine that if he feels that he has something to offer in the tangible sense, that makes him feel more empowered, makes him feel like he can lead better. And but the thing is, I do feel like his source of light and love and wealth is his love and in his heart. But there is something just in that masculine energy that he needs to have outside of him. It is what it is. Okay. So in his overall energy, the main theme for the bottom of the deck is this increase in wealth and value. And we have the universe card that clarifies that, which is the world card. So when the world card comes out, this is, you know, the last card in the major arcanas. Okay, this is about completion and triumph and peace and fulfillment. This is the card of, you know, you've reached your goal. So I do feel like there's something here about abundance that is going to just cycle this out so that the twins can start fresh. Remember, we got the Fool card at the bottom of the deck for this abundance card. You can't make this up. So here you have the ending, right? The closeout, the fulfillment, and what his most significant energy is like, did I miss this opportunity to have this new beginning? So it's very interesting to me. So it's like there's something that is coming to a close that is going to then help masculine come forward for his 10 of Cups, this happily ever after with his divine feminine that is suspended at this new time around a new beginning. So I do feel like there is something that is about to close so that this 10 of Cups, this emotional bliss that is in suspension at this time around a new beginning, is going to then launch this happily ever after, this union energy. So I do feel like there's something closing out here, and it will, oh my God, you can't make this up. Look at underneath this is the Queen of Swords. You can't make it up. Underneath that is the Queen of Swords. Oh my gosh. So I do feel like once something is resolved, that masculine is going to come forward for this new beginning. So now let's go ahead and get into his head, heart, his overall energy, head, heart, environment, what he wants, okay? So in his headspace, when he thinks about divine feminine, King of Swords, the match to the Queen, overall energy right off the bat, he's thinking. He wants to be in his integrity. Look at this Wheel of Fortune. He's thinking about his destiny. He's thinking about wealth. He's thinking about abundance. He's thinking about taking action. But right now, he is procrastinating because of money, because of resources. So he knows that she is his destiny. He knows he wants to take action. But there is this procrastination and delay because there's something to do with money. In his headspace, when he thinks about feminine, look at this value. Look at all this money flying in. There's this energy of recognizing the value in his divine partner and in himself. And there is some value that he is waiting to receive to set up a firm foundation with feminine. So right now there is a stalemate with her at this time, Queen of Cups, because things have crumbled. Tower card. Okay? You can't make this up. Do you guys see how all connects? In his heart, what is he feeling? Cornucopia. This is the 10 of Cups on crack. This is everything I could ever want. Anything I could ever want. And this is the Devil card. This is his prize. This is what he's attached to. In his heart, he's like, she's everything I ever wanted, but I also need this investment, this whatever it is on the finance side to come to place so I can make this tangible offer. Ace of Pentacles from my heart, and all my wishes can come true. You can't make this up. That's his heart. Happening in his environment as related to feminine. Look at this second chakra, Archangel Ariel. This is that sacral chakra. In his environment, he is very vulnerable. He is very much in love. He's very much in the energy of feeling vulnerable, feeling like he wants to really speak from his true vulnerability. Because the Tower, again, now we have the Tower 3 times. 1, 2, 3 times. He's gone through a major disruption. So he has really been affected. If you think he's not affected, he has been affected by whatever has happened between you and him. Because the 7 of Swords. He knows. It's that deception. We already got that card. This is why the Destroyer came in, right? With the mask. The Shiva came in to destroy communication that is deceptive. And so here in his environment, here he's very, very vulnerable because there has been this disruption over his deception, His deception has crumbled this connection, and now things have come to light. But here's the Sun card, the most positive card in the deck, in the environment. There has been illumination, and now there's an energy of success over the heart. The light has won, and now there's an energy of love, heart's desire, and forgiveness that masculine will want from divine feminine. But here's the thing. Don't wait for the apology. Forgiveness is for you. If you're still holding resentment, hurt, anger, get to a place where you can offer that without being asked for it. Okay? So I said, all right, fine. He knows she's his destiny. He knows that he wants to value this connection, offer value back, that he wants her back. We know that there's this, in his heart, you have two aces, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, that she is his abundance and it is bliss in his heart. We know that he wants forgiveness and he wants the sun to rise again. Fine, but what does he want now? His Queen of Cups back. Duplicate to his headspace. He wants her back in her heart space. And he wants to be the leader. He wants to be the place of authority. He wants to be divine masculine, to have this fresh start towards this union. But he is feeling very defeated at this time. And so he's trying to overcome his barriers. You can't make this up, because here's what he's doing. He's overcoming his obstacles, overcoming any barriers. That's what he's doing. What does he want? He wants to overcome barriers. Look at the Fool card. Again, it's at the bottom of the deck for his most significant energy. Now with what he wants this new beginning, and he wants this union, and he wants to overcome the barrier of the end. Wow. So now, what is divine masculine's perspective on his connection with divine feminine? Well, what is his perspective? The perspective is there's a battle. There's conflict. There's conflict over communication. And now he must change that. He wants to change that. Okay? So there's an energy of there's just feeling attacked. There's a battle happening outside of him, within him. And so now there's an offer that he wants to make to change things. Okay? So now, what is his perspective? Ace of Wands. New beginning. He wants a new beginning. He wants to call this connection back to life from the death. You can't make this up, because here we have the death and overcoming this death of this connection. So that is in alignment with what he wants and what his perspective is. His perspective is, I want a new beginning. I'm evaluating how to transform this. I want to call this back to life from its death. Wheel card. We already got the Wheel card in his head, in his overall energy. He wants things to change. He wants a new beginning. Again, that goes back to this Fool card right here. You see that? The Fool card. He wants to change. He wants to have a new beginning. Okay, but there has been this ego and this pride and self-esteem that he is really looking at right now. I feel like he's never really looked at himself before. And now he's being forced to change by his own hand. So what is Spirit saying about the connection, right? We know masculine wants this new beginning, wants to call it back to life. He wants to, take a shot again. What is Spirit saying? Grow and develop, collaborate, work together, but work alone. Work on your confidence, because that's the challenge. That's the barrier. I really get this message right now that Spirit is saying you have to work on your lessons, on your journey, on your path alone at this time. Rushing back in is not going to do anything good. So there is victory in the pause for a new beginning, because you have to observe, right? These cards, this magnifying glass, Page of Swords, this is both that observe energy. Observe, there's victory and observation, because that's where the new beginning comes. Okay? Well, I hope this reading helped you. And if you want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, go to queenoflight1111.com. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.